Hello, MTS and friends. My name is Axel Plaster. I'm the roll number 3, and we're going to be presenting about our module answers from page 25, 26, J1, and J2. But first, let us introduce ourselves. As I said before, my name is Axel, class 9B, roll number 3.
My name is Rere. I'm from 9B, roll number 28. My name is Abraham from 9B, roll number 2.
My name is Ken. I'm from 9B, absent 7.
My name is Cesar from 9B number 9.
Alright, so let's start presenting.
Okay, I'm going to start. So here I would like to talk about J1 and J2. For J1 we were given, For J1 we were given two texts, text M1, and the purpose of this specific text, or text M1, is to tell people about the importance of ILC, or Independent Learning Center, and also how important or maybe recommended learning autonomy. For text M2, it was talking about how students clean up themselves in their own school, which we can conclude that the purpose of this text is to tell people to be aware of their responsibilities in school or outside school. For J2, there's an exact total of 5 questions and one passage we have to read. So the first question is asking us about the purpose of the text. So this passage actually was talking about self-regulation. So therefore, we can conclude that the purpose of this text is to teach mostly students to maybe be able to learn to self-regulate, which is controlling their own emotions, thoughts, behavior, and many more. Number 2, it asks us what our opinion is about this specific passage. So I think this passage is a really good. It's really good for students, especially students who struggle to manage their time. But overall, it's really it's really useful for any students. Number 3, we were giving a sentence which is self-regulated learning is not an innate ability. And I think this specific sentence means that self-regulation is not, self-regulation learning is not immediately figured out by us, therefore it's not natural for us. So it means that we need time to learn or to develop self-regulation. Number 4, we were asked to give suggestions on how to be self-regulated learners in an English class. So I think maybe you can start by frequently speaking in English or doing daily tasks that correlates with English speaking or any English things. The last one is, how does this specific idea or self-regulation support SMART, who values in character and who values in character building? So I think it really supports SMART because it really helps students how to learn to be independent and also teaches students how to independently build their own character. That's all for me. I think Keen would like to go.
Okay, thank you, April, for your great speech. So for mine is J1. The first one is the purpose of text M1. The purpose is to explain ILC, which is Independent Learning Center, so we can learn independently in school, at home, or anywhere. The second text is about responsibility of students in keeping the environmental clean for the school. J2. The passage contains information about how to be self-regulated. The first question is, what is the purpose of the text? The purpose is to explain what self-regulation is and how we can develop and improve our self-regulation. My opinion about this, which the passage is a very great way to learn how to regulate ourselves so we can know when to be smart, critical, and learn how to improve our skills more. Self-regulated learning is not an innate ability. This statement means that we need to develop and improve our self-regulation in many different ways. My suggestion to be a self-regulated learner in English class is that we can learn how to read, speak, and become a better person in general. How does this idea support our SMART values? It supports our SMART values. With self-regulation, we can learn when to be like number 3. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Keen. Chester, you may continue with yours.
So, J1, what is the purpose of the text in M1? The purpose are explaining what is ILC. ILC are Independent Learning Center. I I agree with the teacher opinion. We need ILC in order to foster learning autonomy. And then the second question in J1 are what is the purpose of text M2? Text M2 are giving students more responsibility because uh, they have to clean their own school without janitor help. And then J2. The first questions are what is the purpose of the text? It teaches students to self-controlling their own emotion, thought, behavior, and other. Second, what is your opinion about this? This passage is good for students that struggle to manage their time. Overall, it's good. Third, self-regulation learning is not an innate ability. What does this statement mean? It means self-regulated learning is not natural and need time to develop. Fourth, give, give suggestion to be self-regulated learner in English class. My suggestions are if you're an introvert, take video of you speaking to the camera and review it. And then, fifth, how does this idea support our smart value in character building? Yes, it is because self-regulation are mandiri and mandiri are in one of the smart logos. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Chester. Axel, you may continue, please.
Alright, so I'm going to be continuing on J1. J1 is reviewing questions. What is the purpose of text M1? Now, text M1 is the purpose of it is to explain about ILC, or I should say, Independent Learning Center, and why it's important. Number 2 is what is the purpose of the text of M2? It's to give students a chance to be independent because of Newt Gingrich, aka the President of the United States, had a radical idea to fire janitors to help schools cut costs. And J2, we have number 1. What is the purpose of the text? It teaches students to be able to regulate their control of emotions, thoughts, behaviors, and others, etc., etc. Number 2, what is your opinion about this? It's good for students who struggle managing their time. Number 3, self-regulated learning is not an innate ability. What does this statement mean? It means that self-regulated learning develops over time through actions, speaking, and others. Number 4, give suggestions how to be a self-regulated learner in English class. So, we can start by frequently speaking and activities that relates with speaking English, such as doing teamworks and others. Number 5, how does this idea support our SMART values and character building? Now, it can build the students by being independent through projects, solo projects, and team projects. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Axel. Reda, you may continue.
Okay, so I will start in G1. So in G1 is the text F1 is about nothing. It's about ELC, where is Independent Learning Center. The text is to tell people the purpose of ELC, where it is to foster learning autonomy. And the text of M1 is about cleaning and responsibility. So the purpose of the text M2 is to remind people to keep the school clean. And let's start with G2. So the G2 is about self-regulate, which is to be able to self-regulate and be an independent student. I agree with self-regulate because it's helpful for every student. And number 3, self-regulate learning is not an innate ability. That means everyone have learning to to have achievement. And I think everyone should using English in speaking, reading, speaking, listening, and reading to in the class. And I think this idea support our smart. It is help students to be independent. So that's all from me.
Great, thank you, Rere. Kim, you make it.
Okay, so the summarization of our entire discussion was that we can be more responsible with ourselves and we need to be more independent in learning at home, at school, and not be hypocritical with ourselves. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for listening to our presentations. We hope that you can enjoy this presentation we gave to each other. And Chester has something to say.
That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.